For you to speak, Ross, would you like me to stay and do everything again?
Yeah, let's get rid of some of these purchases away. Got it. Are we having a hearing on Greenman?
I'm sorry?
Are we having a hearing on Greenman or McPherson?
We are not on Greenman.
Yes.
He's here. Mr. McPherson does present some proofs. So if you want to call the probation officer, that might be appropriate.
That's a hearing for that one, so we'll probably probation officer. Nicholas is in custody. But Ross is in person. Ross is on this. I think he might be waiting. Oh, okay. I see. He's. That's supposed to be a hearing. Okay. Mr. Hall, are you driving? I can't hear you.
No, ma'am, I'm not.
Okay, are we ready with Mr. Hall?
Yes, we are here.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Eric Hall, file number 23-03512, counsel appears.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venter.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Eric Hall.
Okay, Mr. Hall, today was the date set for a pretrial on a driving while license is suspended and a failure to stop after property damage accident. Mr. Lee, was there an offer on this?
There was not, Your Honor.
So how do you want to proceed?
Mr. Hall is in the process of trying to get his driver license restored.
Mr. Hall?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I want to know, I want to see you looking at the camera.
Oh, I'm at the angle. I was putting my bag at the angle. I'm looking at. I'm sorry.
Thank you. What efforts are you making to get your license?
I started the payment plan.
Okay. Do you know how much time he needs on that?
I think I think it's like a monthly thing, but she told me I can come in between, but it's not like long. I think it's like it's like it's either 25 or 50 a month.
Okay.
Yeah, Your Honor, we talked a little bit about him increasing the amount he's going to pay on a monthly basis. It will probably take him 2 or 3 months to get everything paid.
Okay, I'll set this out 60 days. March 18th. March 18th at 8:30 will be your next court date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
Hey Siri, turn up volume.
Y'all have to advise your clients, they can't be in moving vehicles during court because they'll lose signal.
I didn't even know. I'm sorry.
Your next court date's March 18th at 8:30.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set for today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Same to you. Somebody's giving me feedback. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Okay. Mr. Dunwoody Moore, are we ready on him? That's an arraignment. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Marion Dunwoody Moore, file number is 23-008839. Mr. Moore, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Date set for an arraignment on a probation violation. I have a requested summons for probation violation. The allegation is that you violated the terms of your probation by committing the following technical probation violations. It says that you failed to submit to random tests at EverHealth back on November 23rd, November 29th, and December 2nd. It also said that you failed to enroll in moral recognition therapy at PATS, and that you failed to provide proof of mental health counseling attendance. So you have the right to have a contested hearing. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at that hearing. If you're found to be in violation of your probation status, your probation can be revoked, or your probation can be extended, or you could be sentenced to a term of jail time for the violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you want to request an attorney to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We'll set this for a probation violation hearing. And you'll meet with the public defender today to do intake, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I have to come downtown.
No, I'm gonna put the public defender in a room with you on Zoom in just a moment, but your hearing will be in person, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
January 30th. I thought we were doing. No, Ruby said. January 30th at 1:30.
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any additional actually, there's no one on the record. You're all set. Hang tight and we'll get a public defender in the room with you in just a moment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Kelly Timmer, present.
She is here.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kelly K. Timmer. File number is 23-03563, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Benker.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee, Kelly K. Timmer, who is in the courtroom and saying.
How are you, Ms. Timmer?
Thank you.
I'm doing well, thank you. Today was the date that was set for a pretrial on a driving while license is suspended. Was there an offer extended, or do we need time so that she can get her license card?
No, there was an offer extended, Your Honor, and Ms. Timmer would like to accept the offer.
What is the offer?
Ms. Timmer has accepted an offer to plead to no ops.
She completed an advice of rights. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand, ma'am, in order to plead guilty to a no ops, that you would have to give up certain rights?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have the right to be represented by counsel, which you are, but you also have the right to the presumption of innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to require the city prove your guilt at a jury trial. You have the right to remain silent at that trial and not have the silence be used against you. You have the right to require them to prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to confront in court any witness or any of the accusers if they call to testify against you. And you have the right to call your own witnesses to your trial or present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. You understand each of those rights?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Do you want to waive those rights today in order to enter a guilty plea to a no ops?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody making any promises to you to get you to waive those rights and enter a guilty plea?
No, ma'am.
Any threats being made against you for a waiver of your rights?
No, ma'am.
As to the amended charge of no ops in possession, how do you plead? Are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Timmer. On or about November 20th, 2023, were you driving a vehicle or about North Main Street, Akron, Avenue.
Yes, sir.
And that's in the city of Lansing, county of Hingham, state of Michigan, correct?
Yes, sir.
And did you at that time not have a valid driver license to present to the police officer that you spoke with?
Correct, sir. Yes, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Any questions from the city?
No, thank you.
Court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Do you have a valid license now?
No, ma'am.
Why is that?
I need to go through the course with the state, get the reinstatement paid. That's,
So why don't you do that and get a license?
I haven't done that. I've had neck surgery the past 3 years, which has been medically for me to do nothing really.
Is it your intention to go and do that?
Yeah,
When?
as soon as I can medically, I'm able to do
To
that.
drive to, you have to
I
get
can't.
cleared?
I can't, yeah, I can't really turn my neck to be doing that.
Oh, okay, but you still have some fees that you gotta pay in order to get a valid license?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you medically cleared 2 months ago?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Your fine is $200. When can you make payment?
I'll have it sent back down here this week.
Okay, so by Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll note here that you'll pay by Friday. So you can pay at the criminal traffic window, or if you want to pay online, you go to the court website, you'll use your case number, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Marshall White, file number 23-03678, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venter.
Marshall White present.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, are you ready to proceed, Mr. White?
I'm ready.
Marshall White, my client.
I don't think.
Let me double
Does
check.
I think
Watson?
so.
Can you hear me?
Wasn't on-
I can hear you, Mr. White.
I would need to talk. It wasn't
Okay.
on my,
Okay, we'll call this case after you get a chance to speak, okay? Mr. Ross, I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room. You wait there for the public defender to meet with you, okay? Feedback, I can't. Too much more than that. Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jordan Saldivar, file number 22L2750232, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venter.
Okay, Mr. Saldivar, you do not have an attorney, that's correct?
That's correct.
Okay, you did not wish to have an attorney represent you?
No.
Today was the date and the time that was set for a pretrial on a driving while license is expired. Mr. Vinker, was there an offer?
Yes, the city is actually moving to dismiss the matter. I'll just note for the record, the offense was about a week and a half after it had expired. And then he got his license back 4 days later. This is all about a year and 4 months ago at this point. And he's been a licensed driver with no infractions since then. The city would dismiss.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set, sir. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Same to you.
Thank you, Judge.
No problem. Who did you have next that was ready?
Mr. Greenman.
But that's gonna be that's not a hearing? Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Richard Bruce Greenman, file number 20-01645, appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venker.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Richard Greenman.
Okay, Mr. Greenman, today was the date and the time that was set for a hearing on a probation violation that you were previously arraigned on. And my understanding is we're not gonna have a hearing today. The violations that I have here From 2021 that you failed to report to probation back on June 3rd, 2021, that you were using morphine while on probation as evidenced by a positive lab test on May 21st, 2021. That as of June 1st, 2021, you failed to submit to preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing, and that you failed to attend a 12-step program with verification as directed and provide proof upon completion to the court. Lastly, that there was a failure to obtain and maintain employment and provide verification. So as to each of those violations, he wishes to plead guilty to?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You understand that that you have the right to have a contested hearing today, correct? And you understand that by giving up that right, you could be subjecting yourself to a sentence for a violation, and that's punishable with possible jail time, or I can extend your probation status. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I can also impose additional sanctions or oversight as part of a guilty plea to the allegations that you violated your probation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You want to give up your right to have a contested hearing?
Yes, sir.
Anybody threatening you to get you to do that?
No.
Has there been any promises made to you to get you to waive your hearing?
No.
And now you're pleading guilty to these violations because you believe you're guilty.
Yes, sir.
As to the violation that you failed to report to probation on June 3rd, 2021, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to the violation that you used morphine on May 21st, 2021, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to the violation that you failed to submit to their preliminary breath testing and your analysis testing on June 1st, 2021, how do you plead?
Guilty.
The allegation that you failed to attend the 12-step program and provide verification upon completion to the court, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And then lastly, the violation that you failed to obtain or maintain employment.
Guilty.
A factual basis, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Greenman, is it true that you pled guilty to impaired driving and no ops in March of 2021?
Yes.
Is it also true that in April of 2021, you were sentenced to a term of probation?
Yes.
Is it further true that as an order of that probation, you were ordered to participate in random drug testing?
Yes.
And this was to confirm that you were complying with the order not to use drugs, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so then on May 21st, did you have a positive test for morphine,
Yes.
confirming your use of morphine?
Yes.
And then on June 1st, did you fail to report for the random testing that you were ordered to participate in?
Yes.
Okay. Were you further ordered to report to your probation officer as directed?
Yes.
And you were further ordered to participate in a 12-step program?
Yes.
And lastly, you were ordered to obtain and maintain employment, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you fail to report to your probation officer on June 3rd, 2021?
Yes.
And did you fail to prevent proof that you had been attending your 12-step program?
Yes.
And then you had failed also to present proof that you had obtained or was maintaining employment?
Yes.
No further questions.
Any questions from you, Mr. Vinker?
No, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The recommendation of probation is to continue probation at the court's discretion, imposing jail time. It's so that the defendant only served 2 of the 9-month sentence. And it stated that the defendant would need to undergo a substance use assessment and follow all recommendations. What have you been doing since 2021?
I have 3 daughters I take care of
full custody of them, and been working. I went to rehab March of last year. And been doing some 12-step programming since then, and I actually just recently took care of my court stuff and got my license back. Got insurance for my business, so things are going in a better direction now.
I'm glad to hear that. It's unfortunate that we didn't see you for almost 3 years. You got all your court stuff taken care of except for this one, but we're getting it taken care of now.
Yes,
I don't know, due to the length of time, and you did rehab, you said in between there?
yeah, last March.
Was that court ordered?
No,
Okay. I don't know, due to the length of time, if I don't know exactly what is the best course for you at this point, because it's been such a long time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that you get a up-to-date substance abuse assessment and provide it to the probation department so that I can get a up-to-date recommendation as to how you are to be sentenced. Because I don't think it's meaningful to just extend you for 6-7 months just because you didn't complete the term. And you otherwise have already addressed the underlying issue, which was the use of substances. I don't know. So I'll let a appropriate professional provide me an update on that. So I'll note that, and then I'm gonna set this for a sentence on that, okay? You need to turn your phone off in court.
I'm sorry.
February 12th at 1. Your sentencing will be February 12th at 1:15, okay?
Hey Siri, mute all calls.
I don't understand why people are muting themselves talking in court. Okay. Okay, do you have any questions? We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear. You look much better than the last time I saw you, so hopefully you're on a much better track and we can work on getting you discharged from this if that's appropriate, okay?
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have a seat. We'll get you your notice to appear. Who do you have that's ready to go? What do you need?
We can call McDougal at any time, Your Honor. Mr. Shear is here and can accept responsibility for her.
Yeah, because the only one I have ready to go is McPherson, but we're gonna have a hearing on that one, so I can talk with Mr. White.
Okay, if you want to log in, I can get you on and with some people, including, we have someone from the jail waiting for you.
Mr. Ross, yes, excellent. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Anne Marie McDougal, file number 23L2827711, council opinions.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venter.
And Michael Shira appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, today is the date set for formal hearing on a speeding 1 to 5. Was there an offer?
There was, the city is moving to amend to impeding traffic, and it's my understanding that Mr. Shear can accept responsibility for the amended charge on behalf of his client.
That is correct.
The fine is $130. When will your client make payment?
Will 2 weeks be sufficient?
I will note that your client will make payment within 2 weeks. You're all set for today.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. No
Bye.
problem. Let's see. I see Ashley. Ashley, can you unmute and tell me your last name?
Fox.
Okay, Mr. Smith, did you need me to put you in a private meeting room?
Yeah, that would work, Your Honor. Thank you.
Problem. Is there Tanisha Trudeau present?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, this was a motion for an objection to installment payment order. Let me see. What happened to? Yeah, the in-person. Subjection. You put it in chat. Okay, sounds good. Let me see. 2252. On the record in the matter of T&T Financial versus Tanisha Lauren Trudeau, file number 22-02352 GCE. Ms. Trudeau, you don't have an attorney, is that correct?
I do not.
Okay, today was the date that was set for a hearing on an objection to installment payment order. I don't seem to have any of those things in this file. I'm assuming that you have filed an objection or you have filed an installment payment request. The plaintiffs filed an objection. They were present, but they had to leave because they had a 2:30 or they have a 2:30 appointment, so they didn't send anyone here. They're withdrawing their objection. So your request for installment payment order will be granted, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm assuming these documents must be on my file or something, because the files, if there's those ones in there. That's what I was just thinking up there. Okay, I don't think I can do anybody else without the public defender, but let's see. Andrew Perales present? No Perales? Don Ward present? Is Trinia McAfee present? On the record in the matter of the Good Life Apartments versus Trinia McAfee, file number 23-00896 LT, council appearance. Check outside.
Good
make sure there's
afternoon,
no-
Judge Carrie Zanden, P67390 on behalf of plaintiff.
Okay, today was the date and time set for a hearing on a motion for eviction.
That's correct, Judge.
No one has appeared today on behalf of the defendant. It's via Zoom or otherwise in person, and you're asking for entry of the order for eviction. Your motion is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is there an order of eviction in the file, or do I need to get one to the court?
Yes, you need to file one, and you can do that through my file.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
Same to you.
Bye.
Okay, very good, thank you. Oh, looks like we put a sticky note in here. I think there is one on my file. Coding Sowers versus Nicole Garvey. I don't see either. Interesting. Mr. Smith, were you all set in the breakout room?
Kinda, Your Honor. What brought us here today was fair to produce documents that were responsive to your subpoena. She promised to put everything in the mail tomorrow. She says she mailed stuff out. We never received anything. She indicated that she would be mailing documents tomorrow. Did she sign out of the, oh, there she is.
Nope, she was still in the breakout room.
Okay, gotcha. So with the promise that the documents will be placed in the mail tomorrow, I think, assuming they are and assuming I receive them, I would consider the examination completed. If I don't receive them by Monday of next week, I don't know, since we're here on a motion to show cause today, if I can go straight to warrant, or would you like me to file a second motion to show cause?
Okay, and so Ms. Fox, you're going to put documents in the mail tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you don't receive them within the next 7 days, you can file another show cause.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you, Ms. Fox.
Thank you.
You
We're
bet.
all set for now.
Okay.
Okay, Moreno Jackson.
Present, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's see, it's a little early, but maybe the attorney will be here a little later. Let's see. Mr. Lee, can I bring the individual out of the breakout room?
You can, Your Honor. However, I will probably have to speak to him again. I am missing some discovery materials for him. So I'm trying to get that resolved, and hopefully that'll happen soon.
Why it takes so long to get people out of the.
Mr. Lee, you're talking about Mr. Ross, the one that was added for today?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
I'm not sure that I have those either.
Okay. In that event, Your Honor, we are not going to be able to proceed because I do not have the discovery materials for Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross is operating under the assumption that this has to do with a prior probation violation and not new allegations, and I cannot confirm nor deny that for him.
Hang on a second. I'm doing a different search.
I'm going to reset this matter because even if he received discovery today, we don't have time for discovery now. I have a courtroom full of people waiting on this one attorney, so I have to reset it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Your Honor, my name is John. You, the last time I was in your courtroom, Your Honor, I gave you a copy of my payment.
We're not on the record, sir. We're not on the record, and now is not the time for us to discuss anything matters pertaining to the facts of this matter. I don't remember the last time we were on the record on this matter because it was in April of 2023. We're now in 2024. So I'm going to reset this hearing. January 30th at 1:30. Any additional matters for the record today?
No.
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ross, you're all set.
Wait, man.
Excuse me?
In custody for that time?
Can you repeat what you're saying? Because it's going in and out.
If I remain in custody for that time, Your Honor, I'm in a program right now.
He's being held on this.
I turned myself in.
You're being held on this only? Who are you, sir?
I oversee the treatment center that he's currently in. He's currently in treatment right now. We had him turn himself in because we can't have people in our program. I just wanted that to be made aware that he's currently in treatment.
What's your name, sir?
Adam Howe. I'm the program manager at RISE.
Spell your last name for us, the record.
HWE.
Okay, bonds, 500 personal recognizance. Is he returning to the treatment center?
Yeah, that's our goal.
Okay, he can appear for the next hearing via Zoom. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Ross.
When is he being released?
He should be released today. He's got a PR bond unless he has something else going on. You're all set, Mr. Ross.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I believe so. Wait, where's White? Let me put him in the room with Mr. White. Mr. Lee, if you go back in the room, I'll put Mr. White in the room.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor. Excuse me, Judge.
Veronica Diaz, did you request court-appointed counsel? You're muted, or I can't hear you for some reason. Sure, what's going on? Okay. I don't know, I can't hear you. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room and see if I readmit you, if you can restart your audio, okay? Mr. Denwoody Moore, you had a question?
Yes, ma'am. I was just wondering if I could leave my phone number with the court for the attorney to get a hold of me because I had to go pick up my son and I didn't want my signal to drop while I was in the car.
Okay, if you want to put it in the chat, we'll get it to the public defender.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Diaz, are you able to unmute? Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Judge. See you the 30th.
No problem. Leave that for Mr. Lee. It's Mr. Denwoody Moore's number. Okay, who's in the jail?
Nicholas, James Nicholas.
Wait, what is this last name? James. Oh, okay, that was from 115. They're behind in jail today. Okay, Mr. Nicholas, we'll wait for the public defender to be available.
What?
Mr. Venius, which matter are you here for? Is it Trice versus Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor, sorry, I stopped video instead of unmuting. Yes, we're here just for a pre-trial conference, Your Honor.
Who's on the Galaxy? A71. What's your name, ma'am?
Jean Trice.
You have an attorney, ma'am?
No, I don't.
Do you go by any other name?
My husband's supposed to be in here. It's Vile Trice.
That's me.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay, so you all need to be in a private meeting room so you can do the pre-trial, is that correct?
Yeah, just to discuss, to make sure we're on the same page, Your Honor.
Do you have a phone with you at all? Or a device to get, okay, we'll get you in a private room because I can put all of you all on Zoom, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. Can we just take him to one of the conference rooms?
Yeah. And then, Your Honor, when we're finished, should we inform the court or?
If you're just completing a joint pretrial statement, you'll let me know you're all set and that you'll file it on my file. Other than that, if you need my assistance, I'll be here.
And I can email that to Jean or Viol and they can sign it so we have an agreement and then I file it, Your Honor.
Viol?
Vile.
Vile?
Vile.
He wants to make sure you understand his name is Vile.
I apologize.
Okay, no worries. And so let me get him in a private meeting room and then I'll get all three of you all in a Zoom room.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, yeah, we have an interpreter, correct? I think we do. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Eduardo Alejo, file number 22-02277. Interpreter appearance for the record.
My name is Frank Thopple.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will interpret in the matter now before the court completely and accurately and not divulge confidential communication? Thank you. Today's the date set for an arraignment. It's a probation violation. The allegation is that you committed the following technical probation violation. It says that you failed to submit to random urinalysis testing on November 9th, November 17th, November 29th, November 30th. It's November 19th, not 29th. You have the right to a contested hearing. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at that hearing. If you're found to be in violation, your probation status can be revoked. And you can be sentenced to a term of jail time. Did you want to request a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
Okay, we'll enter a not guilty plea and set it for hearing.
January 30th at 1:30.
January 30th at 1:30. Do you have any questions? Okay, we'll have you meet with Mr. Lee next while we have the interpreter here so we can get him freed up, okay?
I think they already met, so he should.
Did you already meet with Mr. Lee? We did. Okay, well then we'll get you your notice to appear and you're all set. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I had an attorney here. Palmer is here for Capital One. Jessica Hatch present? Ms. Diaz, were you able to get your device working?
Yes.
Okay, very good. My records reflect that you declined an attorney. Is that still accurate?
Yes, I wasn't able to qualify for the free one, so.
Okay, so you want to represent yourself and waive your right to counsel at this time?
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room with the city attorney, okay?
All right.
Mr. Brinker, you're already in room 1. What's your name?
Will Jones.
You have an attorney?
I was told I could request a public defense.
You want to request public defense? Okay, so I'll reset your matter so that the public defender can meet with you, get your information, so he can file the intake, and then he'll have to get discovery, okay? My note here that stated that at arraignment, you requested court-appointed counsel. Did you not do an intake?
I did. I know I have another date set for the 10th, but that one's in Eaton County.
Okay.
So this one, I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, the note here from the day that you were arraigned, December 20th, said that you did request a court-appointed counsel. Mr. Lee, there's Mr. Jones in the courtroom. Our records reflected that he did request court-appointed counsel. He stated he did do an intake. Does your office have that intake?
I believe that I searched earlier and was unable to find an intake for Mr. Jones. Let me.
Okay, we'll have you meet with him. I'm going to reset him because he's requesting court-appointed counsel.
Okay.
His new date will be February 5th at 10:30, and then once we actually what room are you in? Are you in the conference room?
Yes, if he comes down here and
we'll send him down now.
Good deal.
You escort him there and then give him that. We also are sending you Mr. Dunwoody Moore's number. He had to leave to pick up his child, but he left the number for you to call.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Sorry. Okay, we're gonna give him this notice to appear too. He's just gonna go around the corner to meet with Mr. Lee.
Gotcha.
We all set with Mr. White, Mr. Lee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Marshall Irwin White, file number 23-03678, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venker.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Marshall White.
Okay, Mr. White, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, I don't see you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. Today's the date that was set for a hearing on a trespassing. Was there an offer on this?
There was no offer, Your Honor.
Okay, how do we want to proceed?
We would like to set the matter for trial.
Okay, was this a public trespassing or was it on private property?
Sparrow. Private.
Okay, my records reflect that the defendant lives in Florida. Is that accurate?
That's correct.
I won't hold a final pretrial. I'll set it for trial. February 26th. Do we have anything else scheduled for the trials? Oh, which one are they actually gonna go on? I don't remember. What kind of cases are they? One was from this morning was assault, battery, and the other one trespassing too. Okay, February 26 at 8:15 in person at the court. Any additional matters for the record?
Not at this time. Thank you.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set for today, Mr. Wright. Okay, we have Mr. Nicholas here as well, Mr. Lee. So I don't know if you want to meet with Mr. Jones and then Mr. Nicholas.
That would be great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr.
Jones, so all those conference rooms are being used right now?
He
So
was
you wanna
going
just
in-
meet him in person?
Yeah, he was going in the room with Mr. Lee.
Oh, okay, what room is he in?
I'm not sure.
Should I
Mr. Lee,
knock
which
that
room
out?
are you in? Can you step out and get Mr. Lee, can you step out and get Mr. Jones?
Yes, I just brought Mr. Jones in. If you can send
Okay.
Mr. Nicholas down here to the court clerk area, I'll catch him.
Mr. Nichols is on Zoom. He's in the jail.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
No problem. Okay, Mr. Vinker, are you ready with Ms. Diaz?
Yes.
On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Veronica Diaz, file number 23L2782922, appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venker. The defendant, Veronica Diaz, appears via Zoom in pro per.
Okay, and Ms. Diaz is present via Zoom. She was advised of her right to counsel. She indicated that she wanted to represent herself for the purposes of today's proceeding. You have one count of failure to display a valid license. Mr. Vinker, was there an offer?
There is a resolution. The city's moving to dismiss this one as well. I would note Ms. Diaz was a new driver in the probationary period that had expired. She didn't realize it had expired. She renewed her probationary period at the next business day available, and has since then completed the necessary number of days of driving. That was just at the beginning of this month, and is going to Secretary of State, I believe, this week to get her full license. So she is a credentialed driver and will be a fully credentialed driver shortly.
Wonderful. The motion to dismiss is granted. Your matter is dismissed, Ms. Diaz.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let me see. I don't see anybody present on behalf of Jessica Hatch. We don't have anybody out there waiting, do we? Oh.
Jessica Hatch.
Yes. Okay, sounds good. On the record, in the matter of Capital One versus Jessica Hatch, file number 2302653 GCE, appearance, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tiffany Palmer on behalf of plaintiff standing in for the attorney of record, key number 74809.
Okay, today was the date and the time that was set for a pretrial on a general civil matter. I do have the plaintiff's civil pretrial statement. I don't have any responsive or coordinating document filed by the defendant. The defendant has failed to appear. I don't know if the plaintiff had any other contact or a resolution.
Your Honor, yes,
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to let the court know. I didn't mean to cut the court off.
You're fine.
We did speak to the defendant, and we had entered into a settlement agreement, which was to memorialize that agreement in the form of a consent judgment. We sent the consent judgment to the defendant via fax back on January 3rd of this year, and have not received anything back or response to our communications.
Okay, well, January 3rd was a Wednesday. It's only a couple of business days ago. I'll reset this pretrial and see if you get any response, or the plaintiff's counsel gets a response, or if she appears.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Will the court mail us a new date or will I get it right now?
So what was that, or do we?
I can reset it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna give you the date in just a moment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Are you Mr. McPherson? What's your name?
Derek Scott.
February 2nd.
February 2nd at 2 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
Same to you. I don't see an attorney here. For that matter. E-file?
There's two that are e-file.
Derek Scott is e-file. Let's see. There wasn't a joint pre-trial statement in there from the plaintiff, was there? Mr. White, you were free to go. Your file.
Oh, okay.
Did
So
you-
I don't, I paid off some stuff and then they finally got back to me, the Susan Wooders. And then I paid them the 143 cents that I owed them on Friday. And then they said they filed as dismissed. So I called and then the court was like, well, call on Monday, but if you don't hear nothing, show up. So I called on my lunchtime and you guys were closed. So I just showed up just in case. So I don't know if they got.
Mr. Lee, did you need to meet with Mr. Nichols?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
I'll add him to your room.
Thank you.
intend to file a, I'm assuming they're intending to file a dismissal, but they didn't appear, so the case will be dismissed.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let me see if I can find the other file in here. For Mr. Jackson, I don't know why I can't find the file. 2-2554 G-GC. Bundle, what is this? Okay, Mr. Jackson,
Yes, Judge.
no one has appeared on behalf of the plaintiff, so your case will be dismissed.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Can I sign out now?
Yes,
Thank you. Bye now.
thank you. Mr. Lee, are we ready to bring Mr. Nicholas back?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
I'm assuming the attorney was all set in here, although he's still sitting there. Mr. Vina, so you're all set? On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus James Nicholas, file number 23-01691 and 23-03242, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Lansing appears by Greg Venker.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of James Ryan Nicholas.
Okay, today was the date. 3 trials in both files. One file I have a failure to obey, other file I have a trespass. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, there have been no offers made on the case at this point. Therefore, we would like to set the matter for another pre-trial to allow us an opportunity to discuss this further with the city attorney and see if we can find a resolution.
February 5th. February 5th at 10:30. Any additional matters for the record today?
Not for the city.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was, okay, so we just need to do Amari McPherson now.
Yes, Your Honor. Would it be possible to have just one more minute with Mr. McPherson? Just a quick touch base with him.
Just a moment. I need to check this real quick. Okay, let me put you in the private meeting room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm not seeing Jacob Akers, so I'm gonna issue a bench warrant.
I can live with that.
Thank you. Are you ready to proceed with Mr. McPherson?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
On the record, In the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Amari Scott McPherson, file number is 23-01781. Appearance, please.
Sorry, did not realize I was muted. Good afternoon. City of Lansing appears by Greg Benker.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Amari McPherson.
Okay. And today was the date and the time that was set for hearing for a probation violation that Mr. McPherson was previously arraigned on. As a reminder, those violations include a positive test at EverHealth back on November 11, 2023 for alcohol with a result of 12,020.37 ETG over ETS of 2,278.1 nanograms and THC at 348.94 nanograms, and for THC on November 16th with a result of 707.11 nanograms. There's also a violation that he failed to provide GED enrollment, and a violation that he failed to provide proof of an inability to work. And so we're having a contested hearing. I don't see Mr. McPherson. Okay, are we having a contested hearing?
Your Honor, Mr. McPherson admits to the alcohol violation, but yes, he contests the other violations.
Okay, is Ms. Duhasky here? Okay, can you have her log in, please? Oh, this is new. And as an FYI, while we wait for Ms. Duhasky, there was one additional item placed in the file. Let's see, looks like the allegation is that on the 21st of December, he tested positive for THC in the amount of 956.58. So the amounts are still going up. Okay. Still on the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Amari McPherson. And we wanted to proceed to hearing on the violations. That he tested positive for THC and that he failed to provide GED enrollment proof, and then he failed to provide proof of inability to work. Is that accurate?
That is accurate, Your Honor.
Okay, sounds good. Mr. Vinker, you can proceed.
Sure. City calls Heather Duhosky. I think you're muted. Yeah.
Mr. Husky, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You can proceed, counsel.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Ms. Duhosky. How are you employed?
Probation officer with 54A District Court.
And how long have you been employed as a probation officer for 54A District Court?
23 years.
And let me see. Have you been assigned as the probation officer for one Amari McPherson?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And I know we're all by Zoom, but can you see him on your display here today?
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if how the court wants to manage recognition of identification. I can ask her to describe what he's wearing, but unless Mr. Lee wants to stipulate to it.
I'll stipulate to the ID, Your Honor.
Identification's noted.
Thank you. Do you recall when you were assigned, when probation began?
Looking at my notes, it looks like I reviewed his orders of probation with him on October 31st of 23.
And that would have been the point at which, right, sort of you had your first meeting with him?
Correct.
Okay. And as it pertains to the violations we're talking about today, what were or are his orders of probation?
Well, probation had advised the court, and maybe it got altered or whatever, that he did provide proof of the GED classes to me on December 5th. He provided that he paid for online program at Essential Education. So probation had previously moved to dismiss that portion of the violations.
Okay. And
So,
you maintain that position today?
yes, I haven't received any additional documentation since that December 5th date. However, I'm gonna take it that he enrolled and that he is continuing his GED participation.
Okay. So then setting aside enrollment and or participation in GED programming, what other conditions of probation does Mr. McPherson have?
Obviously then no use of alcohol or drugs. He is to report once monthly. No assault or threatening behavior. Submit to random testing, no bars and nightclubs. He already completed the victim's impact panel. Obtain his GED or high school diploma, and then he is to provide proof of inability to work.
Okay. At any point have you been aware that Mr. McPherson has, I guess, a license through the state of Michigan to possess marijuana?
No, I
Okay.
haven't been provided any documentation.
If you had been provided any such documentation, would that change the probation condition that he cannot consume any drugs?
That would be up to the judge to determine that, not me. If someone provides it while they're on probation, we then send it to the judge for their approval. But I have not provided anything, and when I met with the defendant on December 20th, we discussed the marijuana and that I reminded him that he cannot be using He did not mention even at that point that he had a medical marijuana card or had applied or any conversation.
Okay. Turning then to the allegations of violation. I am looking at, there are a couple of, and I think there's been yet a third that the court has, but I don't have in my possession, but I'm looking at a Aversis report with a collection date of November 11, 2023. Are you familiar with that report?
Yes, I have it in front of me.
Okay. And does it show any notable positive test results for any substances?
Yes, it does. It shows a positive for alcohol as well as THC or cannabis.
And I'm looking also at the sort of next page in the packet, at least that I've received, has a collection date at the top of November 16, 2023.
Correct. I have that in front of me.
And does that show any, I guess, positive test results of note?
Yes, it does. So the test on 11/11 shows a THC positive level of 348.94 nanograms. And the test on 11/16 shows a THC level positive of 707.11 nanograms. So it shows an increased levels of THC over that course of time. And it shows a negative alcohol response. So there was no alcohol on that second test.
And I understand that there's a third, more recent test. Is that also from Aversis?
From Aversa?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure if I have a copy of that one or if that one just went to the court. Do you have a date on that one?
I do not. I was advised by the court of
That
its
was in my court file for this December 30th. I think this one is from December 21st. That was in my file as an FYI.
Yeah, it wasn't an actual violation, but it was to advise the court that those are still positive samples coming in with increased levels.
Okay. And in your training and or experience, do the increased levels indicate continued marijuana use or increased marijuana use?
So obviously the increased levels are showing that there's continued use. Being that, you know, since the the violation of 11/16 at 707 nanograms, we had positive testing that went down on December 11th to 429 nanograms, then went back up on December 21st to 956 nanograms. And then that December 30th test was an FYI. He failed to appear for that completely. So it's clear based on my knowledge of the testing results that this use has been ongoing and it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, which is not consistent with marijuana leaving the body. And he's never provided a clean sample since he started testing in October. We've never had a zero result for THC.
Okay. And prior to today, he has not presented to you any proof of a medical marijuana card or license of any kind?
No.
Okay. I have no further questions at this point.
Mr. Lee, you can question Ms. Duhosky.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Duhosky, In regard to the medical marijuana card, did Mr. McPherson ever tell you that he had a medical marijuana card?
No,
Okay.
I'm reading through my notes.
Can I say something?
Not at this time.
I have not,
Oh, shoot.
I'm looking through everything and I have handwritten notes when we reviewed the orders and I'm not seeing anything. When I asked about his medications, he only said he's prescribed Singulair and an inhaler. I don't have anything that indicates that he has a medical marijuana card at all. And
Okay.
I don't have a copy of it.
Thank you very much. We will make sure to forward you a copy. I forwarded one to the city attorney earlier. There was one other issue, Mr. Duhosky. It was in regard to his disability. Did he inform you that he had a disability that impaired his ability to work?
Yes, we discussed that also on the date that he reviewed his orders, so October 31st. He advised that he had breathing issues. I believe maybe he said asthma specifically.
Heart disease.
Mr.
And
McPherson, don't speak right now, please.
we discussed his unemployment, that he was unemployed. And I specifically said that you must provide us the documentation from your doctor that you cannot or are unable to work. He advised me on that date that he had a doctor's appointment coming up soon and that he would provide it. Again, I spoke to him on his report date, December 4th, and we discussed that I still needed proof from his doctor and that I had not received it. I again am looking through my file. There is nothing there from a doctor stating that he is unable to work. I have yet to receive it.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ms. Duhosky.
Yep.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any re-questioning for you, Mr. Vinker?
No.
Any other witnesses?
Nope.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lee. And I'm not sure what or where we're going with this. You said you were going to provide Ms. Duhosky with some proofs. Are you saying that you have some proofs that support that he has the ability to have medical marijuana?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are those proofs, are the medical marijuana card predate these test dates?
Yes, Your Honor. The medical marijuana card issue date was November 9th, 2023, expiring on November 9th, 2025.
Okay, and then are you also intending to tender some evidence that supports the other remaining violation that he failed to provide proof of inability to work?
Yes, Your Honor. He does have proof of inability to work. However, he just received the letter. So it is true that he did not provide the letter previously, but it's not because he didn't want to, it's because he didn't have one to provide. He does now, dated, it refers to a visit in December. It is dated, printed January 5th. And so he does have a letter that he has presented to me and that I have forwarded to the city attorney and will, of course, forward also to Ms. Duhosky.
I'm going to put you in a private meeting with Ms. Duhosky because we could avoid a questioning on some of this stuff. If you had proof, we could just give that to her and then she can provide the court with her satisfaction for us to withdraw those violations. I don't have any indication in my file where he did provide proof of enrollment, but she did note that on the record. So I will go ahead and have that violation withdrawn. I do see in the file a copy of his completed VIP on the 19th. He was supposed to be arraigned in December. So I'll put you in the room, Ms. Duhosky. Let's see how much of this could be resolved and streamlined so that we're not wasting anybody's time here. let's see. Mr. Lee, you already in room 4. Let me put Ms. Duhowski in room 4.
Okay.
Mr. Vinias, are you still there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I have Mr. Trice in the courtroom. Did you all come to a resolution or you complete your pre-trial statement?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'll be preparing that and emailing it to Mr. Trice, and then he's going to be faxing it back to our office.
Very good. Okay, did you have any questions for the court today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well then you're all set. You're gonna file that by my file once you receive the fax copy back.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. We'll see you your next court date after we receive that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Let's see.
Your Honor, I'm just gonna step away from the camera for a moment. I'll be right back, though.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who just joined from an iPad?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Rodrigo. It's Rodrigo Ponce Quintana.
What are you looking for?
I had a hearing today at 1:30, and for whatever reason, I looked at the paper last week to see the date and the time, and it didn't register because I seen it again today because I was looking through the paperwork for something for my unemployment, and it
You start your video. Do you have a case number? Do you have a case number?
Yes. Let's see here. It's 23-01122.
I remember his name, but that's for, it was, they rescheduled it, so it's tomorrow at 1:30.
It's tomorrow at 1:30. They rescheduled it. I think they probably had you on the wrong date.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's for what?
It's a probation violation arraignment.
Oh, well, do we have to file? I can arraign them right now. Hang tight. You're already here. I can arraign you right now. In the interim, let's see. Mr. Lee, did you need to meet with Mr. McPherson at all? Or are we ready to go back on the record on that file?
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, back on the record in the matter versus Amari McPherson. And so, Ms. Duhosky, did you receive proofs as it relates to a valid medical marijuana card that predates the positive tests?
Yes, Your Honor, I received a copy of the card issued November 9th. So that would, if the court approves that use, then that would eliminate the positive marijuana test, which would just leave the positive alcohol use on November 11th.
Okay, sounds okay. And Mr. Lee, your client was disputing the positive alcohol?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, sounds good. So it sounds like we've resolved everything other than the alcohol. He wanted to plead guilty to that. Is that correct, Mr. McPherson? You're muted, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, at this point, we've had proofs put on the record that support the use of alcohol. Without your dispute, we will go ahead and enter guilty as to that, and all the other violations will be withdrawn. That includes the one about the proof for his inability to work, Ms. Duhosky?
No, so Your Honor, that one, we received a letter from McLaren that I could read to the court, and it just says that, you know, he has symptoms of a hypertonic cardiomyopathy, and it says it is unknown when the episodes may occur and the patient will occasionally have to miss work due to symptoms. So I think the defendant has some issues in understanding, as he presented to the court at sentencing, as well as to probation, that he is disabled and unable to work. However, that's not accurate based on this letter or what he provided. So I don't know that it's necessarily he is trying to mislead the court in any way, but I think it's his understanding that he is unable to work, but that's not what is being presented by the medical professionals at this point. I think it's more that he's struggling to find employment because of his medical issues. So, you know, as far as providing documentation, yes, he provided this letter that I now have in my hands, but it does not eliminate him from working. I think that he's just struggling to find a job, and there's a difference.
Okay, Mr. Lee, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, obviously, we sustained a conviction as to we sustained the proofs, I should say conviction, as to the use of alcohol on November 11th. The THC test, I'm going to have those dismissed or withdrawn due to the proof of a valid medical marijuana card that predates those two dates. My understanding is that there was evidence that he had enrolled in a GED program. I am going to allow you to speak with him further as it relates to the violation 19 about proof of inability to work, because that will require him to provide evidence that he has been determined to be disabled.
Okay.
Okay, and so I can set that out. It is just about 4 o'clock. I can set that out so that you can work with him and see if that is something that he can provide to the court. I don't know, but give him time to do that. If you want to go in the meeting room with him today, I can do that for you as well.
Sure. I'll take a minute to speak with him today, Your Honor.
Okay, let me reset the hearing for the portion or the one remaining violation as it relates to his employment.
It'll be February 5th and 1:15.
February 5th at 1:15 will be the new date to address the violation about employment.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, and I'll put you and Mr. McPherson in the same room.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Duhosky, and thank you, Mr. Vinker.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Let's see, let me move them to room. Let me call this one next. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rodrigo Ponce Quintana, file number is 23-01122. Mr. Ponce Quintana, today's the date set for arraignment. Excuse me. On a probation violation. I have a request and summons for probation violation. The allegations are that you failed to make payments at your last payment on your balance of $954.35 was on September 14, 2023. There's also a violation that you failed to enroll in outpatient program at PATS. There's an allegation that you failed to enroll in domestic violence programs at PATS, and an allegation that you failed to provide proof of enrollment in a parenting class. Lastly, there is a violation alleging a non-technical violation for failure to appear for monthly probation meetings on October 12th and November 9th via Zoom, indicating that you had absconded from probation. So you have the right to a contested hearing. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at that hearing. If you're found to be in violation of your probation status, you could have a jail time imposed, or your probation can be extended, or you can have other sanctions and oversight imposed, such as a scram tether or increased testing or increased controlled substance oversight if necessary. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you want to request a court-appointed counsel to represent you for the violations?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll put you in a meeting room with Mr. Lee in just a moment, and he can get some information for you for the intake, okay?
Okay.
We'll enter a plea of not guilty for the violations, and then we'll get you a hearing date.
Okay.
January 30th at 1:30.
January 30th at 1:30 will be the date for your hearing, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the court?
Well, I talked to my probation officer, and since that paperwork was filed, I have already gotten signed up to all my classes. I've started all of them, and you know.
Okay, well, let me stop you because I'm asking you if you have any questions. I don't want you to share with me any information that would otherwise prove or show that you're guilty, okay, of the violations. You can talk privately with the attorney, and if you have some proofs or information that you think would help support you not having to have a violation, you can provide that to Mr. Lee, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hang tight, we'll get you